dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, ladies and gentlemen, and children from all over India and ASEAN countries attending as delegates. It gives me immense pleasure to be part of this inaugural function of the 26th National General Science Congress being held in our state for the second time. I am extremely happy to know that more than 700 children are participating in this event from India and 8 ASEAN countries. I am sure this will be a fascinating event and will be instrumental in shaping the careers of many future researchers and scientists in these countries. As a nation's progress and its human development are linked to science and technology, igniting the minds of children and inculcating the spirit of inquiry in them is of vital importance. Science is universal and unifying. Universal because it is based on facts and not opinion. An apple falls the same way anywhere in the earth at any time in history, whatever you may think. Unifying because the passion for learning is shared by all. Scientific knowledge has no passport, gender, race, or party. So science can play a vital role in connecting people in a fractured world. Indian scientists have done the world proud on many occasions and have alleviated some of our most acute and pressing challenges in the area of human development, helping us to overcome dependence on others for such basic requirements as food. They have also greatly contributed towards securing our borders, in rapidly industrializing our country, and creating other job opportunities. Today, society faces many challenges: climate change, energy supply, food security, and public health, to name a few. Collaborative science is an inescapable part of the solution to all of them. Science should also be an essential part of the decision-making process because whatever decisions we take, they must be based on objective facts and scientific evidence. Without the innovative ideas that come from scientific research, progress sooner or later stagnates. And history shows that major breakthroughs often comes from fundamental research eventually. Relativity and quantum mechanics are the landmarks of 20th century physics. Together, they underpin much of our understanding of how the universe works. Yet when they were developed, they were considered esoteric, abstract, and without any practical use. 100 years later, we know that they are far from useless. Without quantum mechanics, modern transistor-based electronics would not exist, and without relativity, the satellite-based GPS systems would not work. Einstein and the founders of quantum mechanics, however, were not trying to invent new kinds of electronics or navigational tools. They just wanted to understand how the universe works. The year 2019 marks the 500th anniversary of the death of one of the greatest minds in history, Leonardo da Vinci. Da Vinci died, leaving behind an artistic and scientific legacy that resonates till today. But whereas his art has been admired for centuries, the value of his scientific work took much longer to be recognized. Science is often thus. Ideas can take a long time to reach maturity, and they often do so through the coming together of people from all around the globe. Conferences such as these teach children the value of collaboration. The National Council for Science and Technology Communications goal to promote children to think over societal problems, go into their causes, and subsequently try to solve the same has been a noble initiative which will infuse a sense of discovery in them. I congratulate the NCSTC for their noble effort. This is a good method of instilling the desire to explore in children and exhort them into scientific learning and thinking. This endeavor, I believe, will go a long way in making science and technology the driving force for development and transformation of society. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. May I now request Shri Badri Narayan Patra, Honorable Minister of School and Mass Education, Science and Technology, Government of Odisha, to address our young scientists. Sir.
Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Naveen Patnaik, Vice Chancellor of this University, Professor Amit Banerjee, Chief Secretary Government of Odisha, Shri Aditya Prasad Padi, Principal Secretary Science and Technology Government of India, Shri Nikunja Bihari Dhar, Mr. Sujit Banerjee, National Program Coordinator, children's scientists all over the country, ladies and gentlemen, members of the print and electronic media, I am indeed delighted and feel honored and privileged to have been a party to this inaugural ceremony of the 26th National Children's Science Congress organized by SOA University. National Children's Science Congress aims at providing a platform to children of the whole world, whole country for displaying their creativity, innovations in science and technology, and also learn from others' novel ideas. I am happy to know that about 800 children from all over India, 10 Asian countries and 5 Gulf countries are participating in this Congress with their innovative solutions to the focal theme, science, technology and innovation for a clean, green and healthy nation. My greetings to all the student community and organizers of this Congress. Friends who are living in a world where science and technology has been taking rapid strides while changing the way we live, we work, spend time. The truth today is that a nation's progress is invariably linked to science and technology, which has helped reduce poverty, advance prosperity, fight hunger, defeat health concerns, improve nutrition, make way for clean energy, spread knowledge and provide an opportunity to children to grow up in a much better environment. Experts feel that growth in science and technology has enormously contributed to China's rise as a world power and second largest economy. Our country has also not lagged behind. Indian scientists have already dazzled in several fields, and their feat of putting the Mangalyaan in Mars orbit in the first attempt earned kudos from the scientists all over the world. These developments will certainly encourage our children to use science and go for even bigger achievements and creativity. This conference, I hope, will go a long way in encouraging children to take up science in a big way and get fascinated by way technology works. The need is to help create an environment in which the young mind should get drawn towards science so that in the long run, a culture of research and innovation is established. Our government under the visionary leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister Shri Naveen Patnaik is continuously working in tandem with various research and science institutions like IIT, Niger, AIMS, ISER and other universities to nurture a culture to promote scientific research and innovation in India is a nation of billion people. A nation's progress depends upon how the people think. It is thought which are transformed into action. India has to think as a nation of billion people. I am sure your ideas and thoughts in this science congress will help our country to be cleaner, greener and healthier. Let the young minds blossom and new thoughts emerge. Now we are grateful that Honorable Chief Minister Shri Naveen Patnaik has been kind enough to grace this occasion to bless the children. I thank the organizers once again, especially SOA University, for hosting this Congress. My greetings and best wishes to all the young innovators on the eve of the new year. Lastly, I wish this National Children's Science Congress 2018 all success. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir. I would now request the Vice Chancellor, Professor Amit Banerjee, to present the souvenir of the 26th National Children's Science Congress to our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Naveen Patnaik, for release. Thank you, sir. I would again request the Vice Chancellor to present the newsletter to our Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Naveen Patnaik, for release. Thank you. May I now request Sri G. Gurunathan, Director of Postal Services, to present the special postal cover to the Honorable Chief Minister for release. Thank you. Thank you, sir. May I now request our Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Naveen Patnaik, to kindly bless our child scientists with his inspirational words. Sir.
Dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, students, delegates, ladies and gentlemen. I am delighted that the National Children's Science Congress is being held at Bhubaneswar for the second time. Earlier it was held in the year 2005. NCSC is an endeavor aimed at inculcating the spirit of scientific research among children. I congratulate the National Council for Science and Technology Communication for organizing this prestigious annual event for the last 25 years. I also congratulate Siksha O Anusandhan, deemed to be a university, for hosting the 26th edition of this event. I welcome the child scientists and their guides coming from all over the country, as well as the ASEAN and Gulf countries. Bhubaneswar has emerged as the knowledge hub of Eastern India. It has world-class educational and research institutions like IIT, AIMS, NISA, Institution of Physics, and the Institute of Life Science. The city has a glorious heritage. I'm sure you will enjoy your stay here. Scientific progress is important for a nation's growth. The theme for this year's Congress, Science, Technology and Innovation for Clean, Green and a Healthy Nation, has been aptly chosen, as the environment and health have emerged as two major concerns of our times. My government is focusing a lot on development of a scientific temper amongst our children through organization of different science-based programs at various levels. We are establishing science parks and planetariums at district level to create interest among children in various aspects of science and technology. I again welcome all of you and wish the 26th National Children's Science Congress a great success. I wish all of you a very happy New Year. Thank you. Jai Hind.